Hey guys, it's Kavetta with savingwithvetta.com, and this is what's cooking good looking. Today it is jerk chicken. I know I said I was going to do the seasoning and everything, the prepping from last night, but I got lazy and went to bed early. But this part, you guys, you should start it from, do it the night before, so you get, the complete flavor. Everything is soaked right onto the bone. You're gonna want to be sitting there chewing on the bone. Yeah, but it's right around 8 o'clock, so it's still not too bad. I'm not gonna cook this until 8 tonight, so that's still a good, not 8 tonight, what am I saying, 5 tonight. So it's still a good amount of time, but overnight, guys, is ideal. Okay, and the request that I got, thank you guys, asked me to do authentic jerk chicken. All right, guys, this is what's up? This is as close to authentic as it will get, because one, we will need to have a jerk pan to make this real jerk chicken. The grill is fine, yes, but it is not the same thing, believe me. And the charcoal that we use, it's not the same thing as here. You need to go outside, grab some wood, burn it, make charcoal from that in the ground, and it gives a totally different flavor and everything to it. But you guys, this is as close to jerk chicken as we're gonna get right now. So I'll go ahead and let you know what I'm doing. All right, so I've washed, I jointed, washed, and cleaned the chicken here. What do you mean by joint the chicken, Vetta? It's basically just breaking the chicken down. I had a whole chicken, so what we did was just cut in all the joints. So like take the leg from the joint bone that connects it to the thigh, the wing from the breast and all that, and put it in a bowl, washed, cleaned, and that's it. It's just sitting here waiting for all these goodies. All right, what do I have here? If you live in an area where you have a lot of Caribbean, then you can get scotch bonnet pepper. I've never seen them sell down here in Vegas. Well, in my area, I'm probably sure it's somewhere else if I went a little further. But if you don't have scotch bonnet, you can go ahead and use a jalapeno. So that's what I'm going to use. And then this, you're going to just put it as spicy as you like it. It's not that spicy, but the scotch bonnet, guys, if you're going to use that and you've never used it before, ooh, be careful. Start with just a little bit and then go up from there. But don't cut half of it, put in there. You will, yeah. You'll have a flaming mouth for days. All right, so then I'm using some garlic. I will use all of this. This is about less than 8 cloves. So you're gonna need right around 8 or so cloves. And it depends on the chicken. The bigger the chicken, 8 cloves to about 3.5, 4 pounds of chicken. And I think I have like 5.5, 6 here. But I'm just gonna use all of this. Juice of a lime, some green onion, what we call scallion, a big old onion, or you could use 2 medium ones depending on the size that you have. But I am going to use all of this, or at least 3/4 of this. Just a dash of cinnamon, black pepper, some thyme. This is allspice or pimento seed. You can, you should be able to find this. My mom brought these for me when she came the other day, so I still had some. But you should be able to find this. It's called allspice. I think it's probably grounded already here. But this is the whole seeds. Then I have a little bit of jerk seasoning left, but you do not have to put this in there. This is optional. If you have it, you can. If not, then skip that step. Salt, some OJ, and if you have olive oil, go ahead and put that in. I didn't realize that my bottle was done. See, I'm looking up here again to make sure that I didn't have any, because I don't, yeah, I think I finished it. So I'm just going to use regular oil, but if you have olive oil or EV, that's even better, you know. All right, so this is all that's going to go in there. What I'm going to do now is chop everything. Well, not the liquid, just chop whatever can be chopped. And then we are going to blend it over here and pour that blended mixture onto the chicken and soak that for, you know, overnight. And we're going to pretend it's overnight for me. All right, and couponing, right? It's all about couponing. The chicken, you've seen me get these with my overage from the kashi. So the chicken was free. The onion was also free from overage. I price matched to Food for Less. They were 99 cents for 4 pounds. Can you imagine that? That's awesome. So I got 4 pounds for 99 cents. Used my overage to pay for that. Same thing with the jalapeno, the lime, everything here I used overage to pay for. Don't you guys just love how you can coupon and use it for, you know, real food, good stuff? I mean, everything we get is good stuff, you know, but, you know, buy things that you need, you use, you eat. Yeah, that's just awesome about couponing. So I love it. Oh, I think I left out the soy sauce. Did I show you guys soy sauce, vinegar? Make sure I show everything that I'm going to put in there. Okay. Green onion, lime, pepper, onion, garlic, thyme, allspice, salt, orange juice, oil, vinegar, and soy sauce. And we all know these, we have these $1 printables. I do believe they're still there. If you go to Kikkoman, or if you search Kikkoman on the blog, there should be the link for this. So you can get these for 42 cents at Walmart after the coupon. All right, guys, so I'm going to chop and come back and show you the blending. Okay, so I've put most of the seasoning in here. I chopped it. I just did big chops. I did 2 tablespoons of salt. And you just start there, and then once you pour it in, just taste it to make sure you're tasting salt coming through, and then you can just add a little bit more. I think I may add maybe just a half a tablespoon or something. But yeah, so 2 tablespoons of salt went in here, as well as 2 tablespoons of the pimento that I have floating in my oil. 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of black pepper. So that's the amount I use for right around 4.5–5 pounds of chicken. So that's the ratio that I use. And then I'm going to use 1 cup of OJ. Ooh, let's see. I don't know why I didn't do this when my cameraman was here. Okay, so a cup of OJ. Then we're going to do a cup of vinegar. Ooh, look at that. A half a cup of soy sauce. And a half a cup of the oil. And as I said, you can use olive oil. Look at that yummy goodness, guys. All right. That is pretty much all I'm going to put in there. I didn't sprinkle any of my... And this jerk seasoning that I was talking about, it's pretty much everything that's in here in its dry form. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in there. Just a little bit. Okay. And then we're going to blend this, but I'm going to turn the camera off because as soon as this blender goes on, my little man here, where is he going? He is going to go crazy and start running and screaming. So I'm sure you don't want to hear that. So I'm going to turn this off and blend this up, and then I will be back. Okay, so you can hear the residual crying behind me. He's so cute. He saw me go close to the blender, and he just took off and started crying because he knew what was gonna happen. Poor thing. All right, so it's all blended now. You can see all the seasoning in there, guys. This is a well seasoned blend right here. And what we're gonna do, you don't want to pour all of it over the chicken. You want to leave some for basting. So we're just gonna go ahead and pour most of it. Hold on. Woo, the onion, man. OMG. Okay. So I'm gonna, let's see how much I'm gonna leave. Yeah, maybe just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna leave right around here just to baste. Okay, yeah, I just cut that. I was having a sneezing fest over here. I had to run to the bathroom out of the kitchen. All right, so pretty much you just want this to be everywhere, everywhere on the chicken. You want every piece of chicken touched with this awesome rub here that we have. So make sure you go in there, every piece of chicken. And yeah, you see how most of the chicken is covered. You definitely want that because you do not want anywhere left out. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the prep. So if you do this the night before, it's not too bad. And I'm just gonna put this in the fridge. I'm just gonna cover it and put it in the fridge until you're ready to cook it. And you can do this in the oven or on the grill. And I'm still trying to figure out which one I'm gonna do it on, but we will see later. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it for right now. All right, I'll talk to you all later. What's up? What happened? All right, guys, bye. Okay, guys, so this is the chicken after it's been sitting in the fridge for 24 hours. Overnight. For me, it's since this morning. So what I'm going to do right now is just give it another stir. Make sure everything is still coated and you get some of that goodie going in the oven. Yeah, I'm going to do it in the oven. But if you guys can, definitely do it on the grill. I'm just not doing it on the grill because I'm doing it at night and it's cold outside. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to fire up a grill. I want to stay inside. So I'm just going to do it in the oven. What I'm going to do though is, let's see. I know I should turn the light on. I'm going to put them directly on the grill in the oven. And you see I set a pan right under so it will catch whatever is dripping, all the juices and stuff. Just like you would on a grill outside. I'm not going to put it in the pan because, you know, sometimes when you put it in there and the juices and all that, it will sort of boil or steam on the bottom. So I'm going to do it just the same as on the grill. Just put it right directly on the grill in the oven and then let it drip on the pan there. Okay? All right, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to place these in there. I set my oven to 400. I want to start off high just to get it nice on the outside, and then I'm going to turn it down to 350 just to finish it off. And it doesn't take more than maybe an hour or less in the oven. All right. Okay, so the side that I'm going to make for the jerk chicken is what we call festival. It's a fried dough. It's sort of it's more on the denser side, but it is fried. These are the ingredients: flour, cornmeal, sugar, salt, water, baking powder. What else am I missing? Yeah. Normally, you know, if you are eating out or you're, you know, at a Jamaican restaurant in Jamaica, whatever, with jerk chicken, you're gonna think of rice and peas. I did a rice and peas video before, so you can definitely check that if you want to go with rice and peas with this, which would pretty much, you know, finalize making this a Jamaican dish. But I did not feel like making rice tonight. I wasn't craving rice. Yeah, I wanted something different, so I haven't made festival in a minute, so I'm just gonna do that. So I have everything here in the bowl. I did 1.5 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of the cornmeal, 3 tablespoons of sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and then I'm just going to knead this together. I also did a video about dumplings, how you would knead it. So it's basically just kneading it like you would for cookie dough or pizza crust. Sorry. Yeah, so that's pretty much what you're going to do. With water, you can start with a cup of water and just add it slowly until the dough comes together, just like you're making dough for a pizza crust. So it's not going to be, you want it to be firm and not just a little bit sticky, but not, you know, where you can't form whatever you need to form out of it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to knead this up and let it sit, and then we're going to fry this off. The chicken is going away in here. Whew, look at that. Yeah, it's a little bit dark, but you can see it's getting a nice color, looking all like it's on the jerk pan. You can hear the sizzling. What I did with the pot, with the thing at the bottom, I put some water in it just so when everything drops on there, it doesn't burn and go crazy. So just put a little bit of water. But as I said, you know, you guys could just throw it on the grill. So much easier, makes life easier, makes it taste much better. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and knead this up. And I totally forgot to tell you guys about the vanilla. You just need I want to say right around a half a teaspoon or so for flavor. I totally ran out, so I forgot to tell you before, but yeah, definitely add some vanilla. It gives a different flavor. It's really good. All right, so this is what the dough looks like. See, it's not sticking to my hands, and it's still pliable. So we're just gonna make, I'll show you how to make the how we shape it. And I just have the oil here going. So you want it on medium heat. You don't want it too high because it will burn quickly because of the sugar. You know, sugar burns, and the cornmeal. But you still don't want it too low because then the cornmeal will suck in too much oil. So you want it right around medium, a little bit, you know, higher than medium, and that should give you a nice cook. And you just want to brown it on all sides, and for it to cook on the inside for a good couple minutes. Gonna do the dough. You're just gonna break off a piece about this size, and you're just gonna roll it together like this to make it in a shape like that. And the baking powder in it is gonna let it swell up, so you want it to be a little bit on the skinnier side because it's gonna end up getting fat. I know. All right, so I'm just gonna continue making these, and for the recipe, you know, just double it to whatever amount you want and you'll be fine. But this should serve it's gonna serve me, hubby, and the kid, because the baby's gonna eat that much, so I'm not gonna count him. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna finish doing. Then I'm gonna drop it in the hot oil. Make sure your oil is hot before you drop it in there. All right. Okay, so to make the final basting sauce to put on the chicken right before it's done, maybe 5 or so minutes before it's done, we have just the rest of that, the seasoning that the blend that we did. We're gonna go ahead and bring this to a boil because the chicken is already cooked. So we have to cook the seasonings and the herbs and stuff. And we're gonna add ketchup. Okay, we're gonna add about a half a cup of ketchup, and then you can add from there, but you know, just taste it. Well, that's assuming I'm saying it as if you know what it should taste like, but the sweetness and the tartness to your liking. But it's right around a half a cup of ketchup, so I'm just gonna pour ketchup in there because we're gonna make like it's not a barbecue sauce, but it should be sweet and like a sweet and tart type flavor. So we're just gonna put that in there, and we're gonna boil that. So yeah, you get that nice red color. You should be good. And then what we're gonna do is, once the chicken is almost done, which it almost is, once this is done boiling and cooking down properly, we're gonna take each piece of the chicken and drop it in there, coat it all over, and then I'm just gonna place it on here and then put it back in the oven to finish up. But if you were doing it on the grill, then you just use this to baste it right there on the grill, and you're fine. Just baste one side, make it go for like 5 minutes, then baste the other side, and then you're done. Okay, so I took them out as I said I would, and I just dipped them, turned them, you know, get every corner touched in that in the finishing sauce, and then I'm just gonna put them back in the oven for about 5 minutes just to let the sauce set on it, and then I'll take it out. And then the only other thing I have going is just some corn, just a simple corn. I think we have enough flavor going on, so I'm just gonna go with a simple corn. You could just add some bell peppers, onions, and a little piece to this and turn it into an awesome salad, but I'm just gonna stick with this. And then I did finish off my festivals. You can see they're golden brown. I did manage to burn that one. So yeah, definitely keep the fire low, guys. And I just put it on a paper towel just to soak up any excess oil that may be in there. And dinner is almost ready. So this is the end product of the chicken. OMG, guys, it is so good. You definitely have to try this. It seems like a lot of things to go in there at first to make that sauce, that brine or whatever to soak it in, but it's not that bad. I mean, garlic, onions, stuff like that you probably already have, you know, you would have at home. Definitely give this a try. It is really good. Alright, so this is the plate finished and fixed, and guys, just the smell of this, I wish you could like taste it. I wish you could smell it through your computer screens. It is so awesome, guys. And just to know, I did make it a little bit spicy. Forgetting about my 6-year-old. I'm sorry, I'm chewing and talking. I just cannot wait to get in here. But yeah, it's a little bit spicy, so definitely keep an eye on the pepper that you're putting in there, especially if you're making it for kids. But it has to have a little bit of kick to it. So you want to taste it, but you know, just make it to your level. So start with maybe a little piece this time, and then if you're going to do it another time. But if you're not making it for kids and you're not afraid of a little bit of kick, then go all out. Alright, guys, that's it for tonight. I will talk to you all later. Happy cooking, guys, and happy couponing. Bye.